The first question is, consider the statements regarding 103 Constitutional Amendment Act. The first statement is 103 Constitutional Amendment Act introduced 10% quota for economically weaker sections who have gross annual income below 8 lakhs. Second statement is, it is applicable to those who have residential flat of less than 1000 square feet in rural areas. Third statement is, it is applicable to those who are not covered under reservations of SC, ST and OBC. So here, first and third statements are only correct. So option B is a correct answer. So here, the EWS quota is applicable to those families who have gross annual income of less than 8 lakhs, and those people should not have 5 acres of land, 100 square yards of land in municipal areas, and in other areas they should not have 200 square yards of land. So if any criteria is not matched, then that EWS quota will not be allotted for them. So this is regarding 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act. Now coming to the second question, EWS reservation was granted on the basis of option A Sri Krishna Committee, B Sinho Committee, C Sarkaria Committee, D Punchi Committee. So here EWS reservation was granted on the basis of Sinho Commission. Okay, Sri Krishna Committee gave a report on data protection. Sarkaria Committee gave report to examine Sarkaria Commission recommended to examine center and state relations, and same with Punchi Commission. So both the Sarkaria Commission and Punchi Commission recommended to examine the center state relations, whereas Sri Krishna Committee is related to data protection bill. Okay, and so here Sinho Commission recommended the EWS reservations. So option B is the correct answer. Third question, which of the following statements are correct? So under the police commissionerate system, the SP will take decisions regarding law and order. Second statement is, under dual command system, SP and magistrate share the responsibilities, but district magistrate is more responsible. Third statement is, Agra, Prayagraj, Varanasi, Lucknow, Kanpur are the examples of police commissionerate system. So here generally under the police commissionerate system, when the population is very high, like when there is municipal areas, then in that areas police commissionerate system was introduced so that he can take better control on law and order as well. So recently Agra, Prayagraj, Varanasi, Lucknow, Kanpur, all these came under the police commissionerate system. Coming to the dual command system is like one where two forces act in one for particular area. Dual means both, one is SP and the other is magistrate, but here in this dual command system, magistrate is more responsible for the administration. So all these statements are correct. So 1, 2, 3 statements are correct. Now coming to the fourth question, rule of law index is released by option A World Justice Project, option B World Bank, C International Monetary Fund, option D International Institute of Law. So the correct answer is option A, World Justice Project releases rule of law. Now coming to the fifth question, Black Sea grain deal was done between which two countries? Option A USA and Turkey, option B USA and Ukraine, option C Ukraine and Russia, option D USA and Russia. So here first, so the answer is between Ukraine and Russia. Okay, Black Sea grain deal was done between Ukraine and Russia. So here you can see this Black Sea. So Black Sea is surrounded by Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia and Georgia. Overall 5-6 countries surround the Black Sea. So what happened was Ukraine exports its food products through the Black Sea. When Ukraine Russia war started, Russia actually blocked all the exports which were done by Ukraine through this Black Sea. So what they did was, so global food crisis has gone up. So USA and Turkey requested both of them to carry on the trade and allow the exports of food products from the Ukraine. So after that, Black Sea grain deal was done, where Russia allowed the exports of food products from the Ukraine. So this is regarding the Black Sea grain deal. So Black Sea grain deal was done between Ukraine and Russia. The intermediaries were USA and Turkey. Okay. So this is about the Black Sea grain deal. And next is sixth question. In India, who are responsible to balance the inflation? Option A, RBI. Option B, Monetary Policy Committee. Option C, Banking Sector of India. Option D, Central Bank. So, in India, Monetary Policy Committee balances the inflation. They fix the target level of inflation, and based upon that, this Monetary Policy Committee issues some rules and guidelines to balance this inflation. But recently what happened was, inflation was gone up. It has gone up beyond the target level. So because of that, RBI has framed the reasons upon why the inflation target level has gone beyond. So from that current affairs, I have taken this question. So the answer is Monetary Policy Committee. So this is responsible to balance the inflation in the country. Seventh question. Choose the initiatives which were launched to tackle money laundering and terrorism. Option A, United Nations Security Council Resolution 1267 and 1373. Option B, Financial Action Task Force FATF. Option C, Unlawful Activities Protection Act. Option D, all the above. So all these statements are correct. So FATF and United Nations Security Council resolution was passed to tackle this money laundering and terrorism globally, whereas in other countries, whereas in India, Unlawful Activities Protection Act was introduced. So all the above, all these options are correct. So all these are launched to tackle money laundering and terrorism. Eighth question, consider the following regarding Regulating Act 1773. First statement is, it made the governors of Madras and Bombay subordinates to Governor General of Bengal. Second statement, it ended monopoly of trade of East India Company in India. Third statement is, it led to the establishment of Supreme Court in 1774. So here, first statement is correct, but second statement is related to the Charter Act 1813. Okay, so this Charter Act, under this Charter Act, it ended the monopoly of trade of East India Company. Okay, so in the Regulating Act 1773, the British laid foundation for central administration in India. Okay, so option 3 is also correct. So it led to the establishment of Supreme Court in 1774. So option B, 1 and 3 statements are correct. Coming to the ninth question, which of the following species share similar genes with respect to human beings? Option A, starfish. B, catfish. C, swordfish. D, zebrafish. So here, zebrafish is one which shares the genes, similar genes, same like human beings. So many researchers have been taken place to research more on the zebrafish and human beings, and recently it was found that a protein which was found in zebrafish can be used to regenerate the discs which are present in the human spinal cord. Okay, so this is about the zebrafish, and Here starfish is also important in one aspect, because the starfish is useful for the regrowth of brain tissues. Okay, if any surgery takes place in our brain, then some cells or tissues which are present in starfish are induced in human brain, in the human cells. So those cells will generate the regrowth of brain tissues and neurons. So this is regarding the ninth question. So option D is the correct answer. So this is a starfish. Sorry, this is a zebrafish. 10th question is Kathputli. So these are the puppetries. So Kathputli is related to Rajasthan state. Second one is Gombeyatta is related to Karnataka. Bommalattam is related to Odisha, and Kunde is related to Tamil Nadu. So we have to choose which of the pairs are correct. So 1, 2, both. Only 1 and 2 are correct. Why? Because Bommalattam is in Tamil Nadu, is from Tamil Nadu, and Kudei is from Odisha. So only 1 and 2 statements are correct.